Hey guys, welcome to episode 44 of the weekly podcast for the week starting 9th of December 2019. How you doing? How was your past week, I guess? Whatever. Man, I've had a pretty horrible few days, man. You can probably hear in my voice. It's not that I'm sick or anything, but it's just like I can't sleep. It's like the last few nights I'm going to bed. I haven't really changed anything around me in my lifestyle or my diet or anything because usually, like when you change your diet or just don't eat well, you can have like nightmares or something. I don't know. If you eat a lot of cheese apparently before bed, so stuff like that happen. Oh man, yeah, I haven't really changed anything in my lifestyle, and I don't know why, man. I don't know why, but I have like these dreams. I wake up like 5 times a night, and I have these dreams that you know those dreams that you've had them, and you wake up and you feel unsettling sort of thing. You have this unsettling feeling like, oh my god, something horrible happened, so something like that. Like this is because I don't remember most of the dreams. I just know I've dreamt something, but that is it essentially. And man, I have these dreams like 5 times, and I remember just waking up a lot of times every night. Uh, I mean, one of the weirdest dreams that I do remember was even me talking to my father about this issue. I was telling him it's the same thing that I'm telling you guys right now. Like, oh, like I can't sleep. I have these dreams, stuff. So yeah, I'm either turning into like a medium or something, and actually those dreams are gonna become clearer and clearer, and I'm gonna be the next avatar sort of a thing, or nothing's gonna happen, and life's gonna just go with the way it was always. Probably that's the second one. But yeah, man, if I'm a little bit less energetic than usual, and if I don't know, the podcast probably gonna be shorter than usual because as I said, I haven't really slept well, and I have so many errands to run today, and I would love it if I also work out at the end of the day as well. So I I gotta do it. Gotta do it. I'm pushing myself to the limits if you gotta. But because I know that on the holidays I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna probably work out or do anything. I'm just gonna drink a lot of alcohol and eat a lot of food. You know, healthy or unhealthy food, both types combination is the best. But yeah, speaking about Christmas, here is your update. It's 2 weeks away. Only 2 weeks away. Are you ready? Did you bought everyone your Christmas gifts? Did you decorate your place already? It's time. Okay, if you haven't, it is time. You have to have some decorations or whatever because it's 2 weeks away. Man, that creeped up very very fast, really. But look, I got a little bit of a predicament right here. So I said a few podcasts. I think I shared it with you guys that I am gonna be going to my girlfriend's hometown, sort of a thing, for the holidays. Well, now I'm not. Apparently, she's gonna be going on family vacations for the holiday, and they're not gonna be there. And it's just her father, and her mother. Just the three of them, and I'm not invited. Which, look, it's fine. Okay, I'm not jealous. No, I mean, to be honest, it really is fine because I wanted to. My voice is cracking. I wanted to actually go to my hometown and see my parents, see my family. So from one side, that's great, but from the other side, it's kind of not that great because I actually had something planned for me and her to do there, which would have been like her Christmas gift sort of thing, and I knew she would enjoy it, but that's not happening now. So you know, I don't know what to get her now because look, I do have a few plans. And look, there's nothing wrong with me just telling her, well, I had something planned, but now you told me that you're going on a holiday and my Christmas gift that I would have given you is not gonna happen apparently. Like, the thing is, she's probably gonna be disappointed. She's probably gonna be, oh, cool, he's not gonna give me a Christmas gift. It's not gonna be like the end of a relationship or anything of the sort. But I know that she's gonna give me a present, and um, that's a weird thing to happen. But yeah, I know that she's gonna give me a present, and I don't know, man. Just she's gonna feel a little bit disappointed when I say, well, I was gonna give you a present as well. But it's so yeah. Look, I do have a few ideas of what I can give her, but of what I can buy. But the thing is, I did so well with her birthday gift this year that I don't think I'm topping that. So yeah, I don't know. I have a few stuff on my mind that I should start working on right now because I do have just 2 weeks. I even do have less than 2 weeks because she is going home on the 20th. So I have about a week and a half sort of a thing. So yeah, I gotta get that thing ready and done as well by the end of the week. So yeah, this is gonna probably be a fairly I don't know, a fairly busy week for me as well. So yeah, again, if the podcast is a little bit shorter, you know why it is. And probably, I don't know, probably next week is not gonna be that fast one again. Though I am planning on recording one for Christmas Eve. Now I don't know if I'm gonna put it on Christmas Eve or upload it on the Monday, on the 23rd, because I'm probably gonna be recording it on the 23rd. So we'll see. I mean, I might, because I'm gonna be traveling on the 23rd home for Christmas Eve. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able too much to upload whilst traveling, sort of thing. So I don't know. I might upload it, and I think there's like this like scheduled YouTube uploader thing, whatever. I might upload it and just make it. But yeah, it's gonna be recorded on the Monday, which I used to record this podcast. If you have been with me since the beginning, you'd know that it was a Monday podcast, and I kind of got busy on Mondays, and I was like, look, Tuesdays are bear days for me, so this is when the podcast is gonna be. But look, I've been rambling for too long. I've been already rambling for too long. I have a lot of stuff that I would love to talk about, and they're all UFC stuff. I know I haven't really talked much about UFC stuff lately, but I gotta talk. We have some news. So Conor McGregor versus Cerrone. Let's get that out of the way. I talked about it in the last podcast. I think they were gonna fight. They're gonna be fighting at welterweight. Dana White said that this was the case because Conor didn't feel comfortable dropping weight to like lightweight sort of thing. And it's like, okay, so Conor is gonna be a welterweight from now. Now look, I understand him. It's the holidays. Of course you're gonna enjoy yourself. Of course you're gonna drink a little bit. Of course you're gonna have, a few swigs of whiskeys, a few more, tasty dishes and stuff. It's Christmas, so I'm guessing that Conor's gonna be partying, sort of a thing. And then he has to get ready to UFC 246 January. He must be ready to fight, sort of thing. So I can see why he's like, oh well, this is gonna be an easier cut for me to welterweight than to lightweight. So from a different perspective, yeah, I can see that happening. I can see him after this fight, if he wins and decides to fight again, I can see him going back to lightweight. In all honesty, I can see him looking for the rematch with Khabib. I don't know if he's gonna get it. Mostly because Khabib is fighting Tony, which I don't think Tony is gonna win. But if anybody has a chance at beating Khabib, it's Tony. At the end of the day, there is no one else in that lightweight division, sadly. But yeah, the fight night that happened last week. I mean, this week, last week on Saturday, on like what was it, the 7th or whatever. So it was actually a good fight night. It wasn't a bad one. There were a lot of finishes. Good job on Aspen Ladd. She was in trouble a few times in her match, but she actually finished it pretty good. She did it and she finished it. Then like the match, Stefan Struve versus Ben Rothwell. That match was, that match, man. I have nothing against Ben Rothwell. The guy's a legend. The guy's been fighting for longer than most people. It's been like 20 years or something that he's been like fighting. And the thing is, I don't really feel bad, like not feel bad, but I'm not angry at the guy. Especially like Stefan Struve is like almost 7 feet, dude. Like you can't head kick this guy, no matter who you are, no matter what kind of a ninja you are or whatever. You can't head kick the guy, and so you only got body kicks when you fight him. And like he's so tall that hitting his junk is easy, and it wasn't like Ben Rothwell wanted it to do it. He didn't want it to do it. It was just the perfect height for his body kicks, that it would just land up on his junk. But that said, that hurt. Both of those. Like especially the first one. I think the second one wasn't as clean. The second one was not as clean, but the first one, dude, the first one landed right on both the balls. right in there, man. That was painful. And you can hear him saying that he feels it in his stomach. Oh, my balls are in my stomach, sort of thing. And then after the second one, he said that he was like feeling it in his lung, sort of thing. Like, that was horrible, dude. That was it was not a good a good view to have of the match, man. Yeah, and I don't know. It would have been good if they called it a non-contest, but Stefan Struve didn't do that. Like he could have said, "Oh, I'm not continuing," and it's like a no contest sort of a thing, and they would have probably fought again or something. But yeah, Stefan Struve was in there still, and the thing is, this is the only way you can defeat Stefan Struve, really. Struve is so big. He's so big that in a clean fight, I don't know how can you beat him. Although this is like his like second or third loss in a row, I think. So yeah, but he's like I don't know. I think he has a few more years in him. I think he can try to go for like a title bout sort of thing. I think he has it in him. He just needs to get his game together and stop getting hit in the balls, I guess. It was so painful, man. I feel for the guy. It was incredibly painful. And then the Alistair Overeem versus Rosenstruik, the guy that has just wins in the UFC. I don't know, man. Even the thing is, even if he didn't KO him, if the referee didn't stop the match 4 seconds before the end, I still think that Rosenstruik was gonna get it. I think that Rosenstruik was like the more active person. I mean, now that's it. Like up until the 4th round, like the first 3 rounds, essentially nothing happened. At the 4th round, they started picking up the pace. And to be honest, if you haven't watched the fight, I would say, just watch the last round, because it's the most eventful one. And in the other ones, nothing really major happened. Like you can see them, they're just a little bit they're just a little bit tired, but there's like no damage done to any of them, sort of a thing. Now, if they weren't even tired, it would have been and you're watching that fifth round and you'd be like, is that first or fifth round really? Like it was a pretty uneventful match, and then at the end, the whole thing where he I mean, I was gonna say bust. He ripped his like Rosenstruck ripped Alistair Overeem's like lip full on. It was disgusting, sort of a thing. I don't know if that was enough for a stoppage. Like Wolverine jumped right back up after he got knocked down, but I guess like the referee saw him limping and stuff, and so he was like, oh, okay, I'm calling it. But the thing is, even if he didn't call it, I'm pretty sure it was gonna be a unanimous decision for Rosenstrike. So yeah, like Overeem can't really complain about anything over there. And the thing is, I don't know, Overeem is I don't know why he hasn't hung up the gloves yet. He hasn't really had a really good fight in so long, and I don't know, man. It's just like he is due to his retirement, sort of a thing. I don't know. I kind of don't really like the guy just because he's been caught juicing numerous times, sort of a thing, and really cannot respect a fighter like that who's like cheating. But yeah, man, I think this is. Oh, I run pretty fast through the UFC fight. Now I think the UFC 245 is happening this weekend. I'm sleepy as fuck, but I'm actually excited for it. I'm actually really excited because we do have great matches in there. I have it open right here just so I don't forget about one, because as I said, I'm like super. I feel tired, man. I just woke up and feel tired. That feeling is the worst. It really is, and I know that right now I have like a whole day in front of me. I have to go get a haircut. I have to go run a ton of errands, pick up a lot of stuff, and hopefully at the end of the day, have enough time to have not just time, but I guess have enough energy to work out. It's like I already feel tired. Oh, it's the worst. But yeah, UFC 245 main card gets kicked off by Uriah Faber versus Peter Yan. And man, I'm gonna be rooting for Uriah just because I don't know, he's a legend, dude. He's like a UFC legend sort of a thing. So, I respect him and I'm gonna be rooting for him. Also, since he came back, he has like a win, and now this could be, I don't know, I guess his like second win. But I don't know. Peter Yan is a good dude. He's a good fighter. So he might stop Uriah. I mean, all I'm saying is that I'm a little bit torn. I'm gonna be rooting for Uriah, but I don't know if I was to put money on it. If I had a gun to my head and I was like, choose one of them, and if he loses, we shoot, sort of thing, I would probably go with Peter. Just that's just me, maybe. I don't know. Then the next match is gonna be a great one. I am excited for it, and there's a little bit of controversy surrounding it. It's Marwan Mares versus Jose Aldo in the bantamweight division. Now Aldo dropped down from the featherweight to the bantamweight, and a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's not healthy. Some pictures of him came out, and they were like, oh, Aldo does not look healthy at all. Why is he doing this to himself? I think Darren Till came up and he was like, oh, doesn't Aldo know that the older you get, the cuts get harder to do, sort of a thing. But I don't know, man. The dude went vegan, I think. At least vegetarian. I don't know if he went full vegan, but the guy went full on like vegan slash vegetarian. Still not sure, but he did that, so he might be. I don't think he did it just to like drop weight. I think it was like his own decision to go vegan, I don't know, man. Like vegans, the thing with vegans is they're they're either like super skinny or they're overweight. Those are like all the vegans that I have met in my life. They're one of the two types, sort of a thing. And it's like, what? You know, I mean, the overweight part is like ridiculous to me because you're eating nothing. Because, like, what are you eating to get overweight when you're a vegan? You must be eating a lot of sugar, if anything, then. At that point, you must be eating a lot of sugar and not milk chocolates or anything, just I don't know, cocoa chocolates would. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird to me how people become vegans and then they're like super overweight at the end of the day. Because a lot of people are going vegan to be healthier, right? A lot of people are doing this because it's not just like a lifestyle, not just save the animals sort of a thing, but it's like they want to be healthier, sort of. I don't know, but yeah, man. Look, only I don't know how he feels. I'm betting he feels like this is like the right thing he did. He and if he didn't felt alright with it, I don't know if he would have done it. He maybe would have called it or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when they weigh in. This like Friday or Thursday, whatever. Whenever like they weigh in and stuff, we'll see if he's gonna make the weight. We'll see how he looks there. Because like I don't know, maybe that picture that was taken where he was looking a little bit poor. The thing is, the guy looks great. The guy looks pretty ripped, pretty shredded. You know, he looks fine. Like I didn't really found him be like unhealthily skinny or whatever on that picture. But yeah, you don't know when it was. Maybe it was after a hard training session. He was tired and he looked a little bit whitish. I don't know, lighter. You know what I mean, man. I don't know, but yeah, I kind of this might be his last fight for Aldo. It's either this one or the next one. But if this is like a loss, I'm thinking that he's gonna be like, well, thanks so much for watching. I'ma call it here, sort of thing, you know. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of people, a lot of old people, a lot of people in the UFC that I love watching are up there, are up to retirement, sort of thing. You know, it's gonna be a sad one. It's gonna be a sad one with the old retire. But yeah, man. I mean, Uriah Faber is still fighting, so he's a king, dude. But yeah, the next fight, Amanda Nunes versus Jermaine de I'm butchering this. Look, Jermaine. I'm gonna call it like that because I can pronounce that. Randamie. I'm sorry. I'm horrible with Brazilian names, but yeah. For this one, I don't know. Amanda Nunes looks like the stronger fighter. Um, she just does, you know. I think that she's gonna just plow through her. As always, she's gonna knock her out like 1 or 2 rounds, maybe a third round. I don't know, maybe, but yeah, I haven't seen enough from Jermaine to be like, oh, she has a chance against Amanda Nunes. But Amanda Nunes, like, she's like a, I don't know, man. She's like the best pound for pound in my eyes in the UFC right now. No one can beat her in her division, like her two divisions even. No one can beat her. I haven't seen anyone who can be like, I'm a beater, I'm doing it. You know, I haven't seen anybody that could do that. So you know, that is the thing. Yeah, if I was betting, here's my betting advice: bet on Nunes. Okay, you can't go wrong with betting on Nunes. Yeah, and watch her like get KO'd first round. Just my luck, man. That's just my luck. Anyway, the next fight, Max Holloway we're gonna see him come back to the flyweight division. He's gonna be fighting Alexander Volkanovski. Now this is a good fight. This is a really really good fight. Just because Max Holloway is coming off of a loss against Poirier, and it was like a horrible loss, man. He took so much damage. He got dominated essentially. Now he's still gonna have his reach and height advantage, as he usually does in the featherweight division, but Volkanovski might actually capitalize on that because you don't really know where Max is mentally. He might be like, oh, I gotta prove myself again that I'm the champ, sort of a thing. He might just go in there and throw punches and throw himself in the punches of Volkanovski as well. Yeah, man, he might do some bad decisions, and that would cost him a title. Now, still my favorite is Max, but I can see him losing this fight. I can see him because Volkanovski is a good fighter, man. He's proven to be a good fighter, and he has a fighting chance against Holloway. So yeah, that is a fight that it is just a great co-main event. That is a good co-main event. I'm actually overall happy with the UFC. They're going strong. 3 title fights for the end of the year. That is gonna be fantastic. A fantastisch. A great one, man. It's gonna probably be a great one. They're great fights. Pretty much all of the main card, all the matches are gonna be good to watch. I can guarantee it. Like starting with Uriah Faber, Jose Aldo, Amanda Nunes, Max Holloway. Like just all of the matches are gonna be amazing. They're gonna be great matches to watch. We might even flick through before we go to the main event. Do we have anything in the prelims? Anything too? Don't really see anything too exciting, to be honest. Yeah, I mean they're fights, I guess. Dudes fighting. It's dudes fighting. Who would have thought it? It's dudes fighting. But yeah, the main event of the evening is gonna be Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington. What a fight! What a fight! Like I honestly think that this fight is a 50-50 for me. Like sure, Kamaru Usman dominated Woodley and he just destroyed him essentially. But he couldn't put him away. He just couldn't put him away. Like Woodley was not fighting at all. So, Usman was was able to do whatever he wants with him, just like throwing him on the ground and stuff. But I don't know, he didn't show that big of a dominance. He couldn't put away Woodley. So yeah, I feel like he's gonna struggle a little bit with Covington because Covington is there to fight. Actually, Covington is there to put on a fight. And this one, if I had a gun to my head, I would just probably tell the guy to spin the chamber and see if it lands on a bullet or not, because it is a 50-50 chance here, man. If you're gonna be betting on this match, you don't know who's gonna win. You absolutely both of the fighters have they have enough reasons to win. The enough equal chances, equal opportunities, sort of a thing. And you just gotta see who's gonna capitalize. But yeah, I can see having a new welterweight champion in Colby Covington. Honesty, I can see him beating Usman, but at the same time, I can see Usman beating Covington because his cardio is a lot better. But it's gonna be it's either Colby is gonna finish Usman or Usman is gonna have a decision, win by decision, sort of thing. I don't see it really going any other way. Yeah, I don't really see it going any other way. This is probably gonna be how it's gonna end. One of two ways. One of two ways gonna be really. I'm gonna check the recording real quick after this happened. Okay, anyway, everything should be fine. I think I fixed that. I removed the majority of it anyway because I was in the middle of talking. But yeah, as I was saying, it's gonna probably be a great match. As a whole, it's probably gonna be a good one to end on, sort of. A good main event, good few fights, Gawa nights or whatever you wanna call them. Man, I feel so tired. I feel so tired, dude. I can't even speak anymore. I'm drinking like this green tea. I was like, oh, it's gonna wake me up. It's gonna do me a thing because I am off coffee. I kind of got addicted to caffeine. Not really, but yeah, I was drinking so much coffee that I was like, look, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. And this was like not even last month. I think October. Like October was the last time I actually drank coffee. I still every now and then I have like a coffee, but it's like once a week or whatever, even far between her. But man, yeah, I don't know. I said to myself, but till the end of the year, I'm not gonna be drinking any more coffee. I'm not gonna, and until the holidays, I'm not gonna be drinking as a whole, which might not happen because maybe this weekend I'm gonna go have a little bit of a drinkies with a few friends. We'll see if that's gonna happen though. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like this tired. It's been a few days, but like today's honestly the worst of all, man. I feel so like I'm ready to go to bed. I can't wait for nighttime to come and I just go to bed and try and sleep again. You know, like I'm so tempted. My bed's over there. My bed is literally over there and it's like calling me, come on, come get a nap, a power nap. I just woke up. I just woke up like, well, like 30 minutes. I've been recording this for half an hour, so maybe an hour ago I woke up and I am already ready to go back to bed. It's ridiculous. But yeah, okay. So look, I said this was gonna be a like a I can't even speak. Can't even speak. I'm that tired that my brain just shuts itself off, man. I said this was gonna be a short podcast, and it looks like it really is going to be. I'm sorry if a lot of you guys were like, "Oh, who want to want podcast or anything." I know that the last podcast was also like 30 some minutes long. It wasn't like too long one, but I was busy again there. It's just too much stuff. It's like the holidays are coming and I gotta do all the stuff before the holidays. Everything that I've planned, I gotta do it, and gotta go buy gifts as well. Now that I know that I'm going back to my hometown, I gotta buy my parents some gifts. I gotta buy other people that I'm going to meet there some gifts and stuff. Because it's the spirit of giving, right? And also receiving, because I'm probably gonna receive some gifts as well. Not gonna lie, I'm pumped up for that as well. But as always, guys, thank you so much for coming and listening to the podcast. We're almost a year in. I appreciate it all. As always, if you want to talk about anything I've talked in the podcast, there's the comment section. Please like or dislike, however you feel like it. Or just rate it, because apparently that helps with interactions and whatever. Twitter is in the description. If you want to go follow me over there. I don't spam or anything. I tweet every now and then some stuff that I find interesting or whatever. And that is it. I hope all of you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna see you all next week.